We have a mini fridge out here so you can put all of your, what the heck? Oh. Hey happy campers, it is Savannah with Cookeville RV and Marine, and today we're going to be taking an inside and outside look at this 2024 Keystone Cougar 29BHL. But before we get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click that bell notification so you're notified when we post a new video. Now, let's get started. Starting out with our outdoor entertainment side, over here we do have our entryway door, and you have this set of stairs right here. These are super sturdy, and you have your safety rail. This is a name brand rail that's just very nice to get into the camper. It is very sturdy. Anybody with mobility issues is going to be able to grab that no problem and get into the camper very nicely. We also do have an awning out here. This awning is very nice size, and it does have an LED strip under it as well. So if it is a little dark out here, you don't have to worry about that because that LED strip is nice and bright. We also do have some indoor-outdoor speakers out here so you can listen to your music inside and outside. And you also do have a shower hookup out here as well. And we have one more surprise, so let's check it out. Right beside your shower hookup, we do have an outdoor kitchen. It comes with a small little fridge out here to put all your sodas, your beers, other items in that. And you also do have a capital griddle so you can grill up some burgers and hot dogs out here as well. Now, check out our storage. At the front of your Cougar, you do have your pass-through storage space. As you can see, this is a very large space down here. I can almost spread my arms all the way out. You have tons of room down here. We do have an easy to clean out floor, so if things get dirty from being outside, no problem. You can easily clean this out. And it is a gripped surface as well, so things aren't going to be rolling around while you're going down the road. We do have a light over there on your side, and on my side, we have this nice bright LED strip. So it's going to keep everything nice and bright down here. If it's dark outside, you don't have to worry about it. And over on your side, you do have your convenience bay with all the hookups you're going to need while you're at the campground. Now, check out the inside. Right on my right hand side is our in-command touchscreen control panel. This is where you're going to control all your awnings, your lights, and your slides. And if you're not very technologically savvy, don't worry about it. Everything is labeled and it is very easy to use, so it is user friendly. Now let's check out why this is called a BH, and let's look at our bunk house. In the back of our Cougar is our bunk house, and this is the perfect area for if you have some little kids and they want their own private bedroom. They can use this for that. It does have its very own doorway, so they can shut that door and have their own little room back here. So down on the bottom, we do have this bed, and it is a very large bed. I could sleep down here very easily, very comfortably, and you could definitely fit more than one child down here. You also do have an electrical outlet down here, as well as a USB and a USB-C port, so they can plug in all their tablets and other items right there. Right beside of the bed, you do have this storage space. You have a bottom area with two shelves, and the top area is the same thing, so they can definitely put their backpacks in there or fold up all of their pajamas and use that as kind of a closet area. They've given you this ladder right here. This is a very nice and sturdy ladder, and it does extend all the way out, giving you access to get up on the top bunk. We do have a top bunk up here, and it is massive, you guys. You can see that it goes in an L shape, so you could definitely fit multiple kids up there, and they're going to fit up there super comfortably. We have a couple lights up there, and you also have a couple windows as well, so they can get those gorgeous campground views. And this actually works as a versatile space because it does convert into a office area. So you do have this bench back here, and this makes this the perfect little office space, whether you are a remote worker and you work from home and you want to use this as your home office, or if this is one of the little kids, like own little space back here, they want to use this as a bedroom area and their place to do schoolwork. You have this nice large desk, so multiple kids could fit back here and they could all work on their homework together, or if they just want to come back here and have a couple coloring books, it works perfectly for that. Or if you don't want to use this for any of that and you just want to use it as more of a storage space, it definitely works for that. And you have easy access back here because you do have this small doorway, so if you're outside and you're wanting to load some things in here, you can easily open that door and just shove some things back here, and it's a nice little area for that. Now, check out the living room. In the back of our Cougar, we do have this massive dining space. I'm standing right in front of the door that does lead into that bunk house, so you can kind of tell where this is at in this camper. It is a huge, almost a U-shaped dinette, more of like an L-shaped, and you're going to be able to fit your whole entire family right here. You have a large table, and you do have plenty of storage up top as well. You could definitely throw some tablecloths in there, maybe some other items, kind of anything you want in your living area. And down below that, we do have an electrical outlet and a USB and USB-C port. So if you are working from home at your dining room table, or if you just want to plug in your phones and other items right next to your table, you can. And this actually does transform into another sleeping space. So this table does go down, and you do have an extra cushion to put on top of this and make it into an extra bed for people at the campground. And we also do have this little ottoman right here. This is actually that ottoman that I was sitting on here. So this is a very versatile piece. You can kind of move it anywhere you need it in the camper. So if you want to use it back there for kids using the little coloring station desk area, or if you want to move it out here so multiple people can sit at your dining room table, you can do that, and it is very easy to move, which is a plus. Now, let's check out the rest of the living room. In our living area, we do have some theater seats. These are super comfy, and a lot of times people comment and ask if they recline, and these do recline, and they're made specifically for campers, so you don't have to worry about reclining them and them hitting that back window, because they're made specifically for this space. On these, we do have 2 cup holders, and they do have lights in them. So when you do have this plugged in and turned on, those lights will come on if you want. You do have a couple controls over here, including your little pulley to make these recline, and you do have a USB port on both sides so you can plug in your phone. You also do have a little bit of storage right here. This is a smaller storage space. You could definitely fit some phone chargers in there and some remotes just to keep them all in one spot. And we also do have a couple of windows right here, so if you do want to sit here in the morning, read your book, drink your coffee, and look out at the campground, you have the perfect space to do that. Also in this slide, we do have our refrigerator. This one is a Furrion fridge. This is kind of the standard one that comes in campers, but it does change from unit to unit, so definitely check with your salesman if you're concerned about that. This fridge is a very nice size. You're going to be able to fit tons of groceries in there, and the top, of course, is your freezer, and it is very roomy as well. Now, check out the rest of the kitchen. Right across from your theater seats is our entertainment space in our kitchen area. They've given you this very large TV, and it is on a swivel, so if you want to move that out and kind of turn it a little bit so you can see it from your dining room table, you can do that. Underneath that, you do have your window and tons of countertop space. This is perfect if you want to do kind of a little grazing table, charcuterie area. You have tons of space to do that, or if you just want to set out like a buffet style dinner, you can do that as well. Underneath that, we do have our indoor outdoor speaker system. Those speakers that I showed you outside, that's where you're going to control those from. And underneath that, you do have your fireplace. It's getting a little cold here in Cookeville, so I would love to turn that on right now, but if you're somewhere where it's a little bit warmer and you don't want to use that, but you kind of want to have a little extra lighting, that actually does work as a light as well. Moving on to the rest of the kitchen, we have more countertop space and a few little drawers right here. These open up, giving you a lovely place to put all of your silverware, or if you want to put your utensils, or just kind of use one of these as a junk drawer. You do have tons of them. Over here, we do have our typical 3-burner stovetop with that splash guard on it. And you have an oven underneath there. That is a nice size oven as well, you guys. And below that, we do have a drawer. This drawer is pretty deep. You could definitely put a couple pots and pans in there. You won't be able to throw a ton in there, but you could definitely put a few, or if you want to use that to kind of put some platters or other larger plates in, you could do that. Above that, we do have our microwave, and you have another little storage space up there, and that is a good size amount of storage. So I would definitely put some spices in there, or if you did want to put some more pots and pans in there, it's roomy enough for that. Over here, we do have more storage, and beneath that, we do have a little bit more countertop space. I kind of like that you have a corner over there with an electrical outlet, so if you did want to put a coffee maker over there, that's a great space to put it right there. Or if you want to bring your air fryer along with you, it'll fit in that corner as well. You have more storage above your sink, and below that, you do have your nice sink. This is kind of a farmhouse style sink, I would say, and you do have 2 sides, so if you did want to put dirty dishes in one side and clean in the other, you can do that. You do have a retractable sink and nozzle as well. And underneath here, we do have a good amount of storage. I would definitely put my garbage can under there, or tons of cleaning supplies. And I don't know if you can see it, but they have given you a nice little drying rack under there, so you can set that on top of your sink to dry off all your clean dishes. Now, check out your bathroom. You have a good size of bathroom in this Cougar, and over on my right hand side we do have a medicine cabinet. This actually does open up, giving you a couple shelves in there so you can fit all of your toiletries. Down below that, you have your sink, and you do have a pretty nice amount of countertop space around that, and they've given you an electrical outlet, so if you do want to bring your curling iron with you, you can plug that in and do your hair. Underneath your sink, you do have a couple of drawers of storage. They're decent sized drawers, so you could definitely put lots of makeup and other items in there, and you do have a little bit more storage on the other side. I would definitely stack up all my toilet paper and definitely put a tiny little trash can under there. On the other side, we do have our step to flush toilet, and we have some more storage. This opens up, giving you space for all of your towels, robes, or I'm weird, I like to put my pajamas in the bathroom, so when I get out of the shower, I can put on a nice fresh pair of PJs. You also have a little towel rack to put your towel on for when you get out of the shower. And the best part is behind me, you have a very roomy shower. You're going to be able to move around in here very easily, and you even do have a skylight in here, so you have that natural lighting. In the shower, you do have a seat with built-in shelves over here for all of your soaps, shampoos, and conditioners. And on the other side, we do have our shower head. It is a detachable shower head, so if you are bringing your dog along with you and you do want to give them a bath, you can easily do that. And this shower actually is pretty deep down on the bottom, so all your water is going to stay in here, so you don't have to worry about it getting out into the floor. Now, check out the private bedroom. In the front of your Cougar, you do have your private bedroom with a queen size bed and tons of storage. We do have some overhead storage up here, and this does open up, giving you a space to put your extra sheets, blankets, and kind of smaller items. And on both sides of the bed, you do have another storage space. This opens up, giving you a place to put all your duffel bags and maybe a small little suitcase or just some other items you want close to the bed. And on both sides, you do have a bedside table. And a fun thing about this, they have given you an electrical outlet and a USB and USB-C port right there. So if you do want to plug in your phones, tablets, laptops, or if you want to bring your CPAP machine along with you, you can plug that in and set that on your bedside table. And you do have a little added storage underneath that as well. And they've actually given you a closet space, so let's switch views and check it out. Right beside of the bed is your closet area, and this is a very roomy closet. It opens up, giving you this area to hang up all of your clothes in. They have given you a hanging bar in there, so you can definitely hang up tons of clothes, and they've given you a little carpeted area on the bottom, so you can put your shoes or a duffel bag, kind of anything you want down on that bottom piece. Over here, they've given you 3 very roomy drawers, perfect to fold up some clothes, some PJs, or some socks and underwear. And I love how they've given you this little open area. I would put my jewelry in there. Maybe if you want to have a little purse on display, kind of anything nicer, put it up here. You have the perfect area to do that. So if you like this unit or any other unit in our Keystone line, make sure you give us a call or visit us online at cookeville.com, where your adventure awaits.